Hey, what's up, guys? Back again with another update on the 93 Integra project build, whatever you want to call it. Um, I had a bit of a heartache, a bit of a letdown. I was just, looking around the motor, tidying things up, and I decided I was gonna take the radiator off because one of the fans was stuck. I can show you over here. So this is the one behind it, but this fan is completely seized. This one moves freely, but this doesn't move. I don't know if it's like it's supposed to be like that, but I mean, I'm still trying to learn as I go. So I took it off to I'm gonna do a little research, maybe order a new one. And then so I had to obviously take off the hoses to get the radiator out, and this was shoved into the head, this cigarette. So now I don't know if the guy I got this from was an asshole or his friend was or whoever helped him put this motor together, but I was feeling here because as you can see there's like some just corrosion from the coolant and stuff. And this was wedged way in there, and I thought it was like a little bit of like gasket maker or something. So I'm wondering why is it in there, and I pull it out. So of course now my mindset is I feel like I can't say I got screwed. I paid $400 for this car, like in parts alone, literally like, headlights, taillights, hood, doors, side panels. To me, I still in a sense got the better end of the deal. I think he was just like, I'm gonna scrap the car. They're only gonna give me $150. Let me see what I can get. So I mean, if that was his mindset, whatever. I mean, it was a kind of a dickhead move, but whatever. I'm still gonna work with what I got. I'm going to remove the motor. I'm going to take the motor out because if there's a cigarette shoved into where the coolant goes, who knows what else is done to this motor. I mean, when I got it, the valve cover was off and there was no gasket, so I don't know if he could have put sand in the motor and then I cranked the thing over after getting all these parts and to find out like now I need to replace the bearings and piston and rings and I'd rather just go in there, see what's going on with the motor. So I went ahead and took these all out. I'm gonna get the cams out, get the head off. I'm just gonna get the motor out of here. I gotta find like I don't know if I'm gonna do it the dolly route, just take the motor apart for the most part in the car and then drop the rest on a dolly. But I'm pretty pissed off. But then again, I guess it comes with the whole car building thing. You don't really know, and I'm not gonna ask the guy like, hey, let me take apart the whole motor in your yard. But it is pretty heartbreaking and upsetting that somebody would try to get over on you. And who knows, maybe the guy he didn't know, maybe he got jerked over and he was just trying to get rid of the car because it was a headache for him. So I can't necessarily say he was, an asshole or a dickhead, but I'd say whoever was involved that did these things specifically, they're the assholes and the dickhead. And I mean, it's whatever. It was a project, like I said, $400. It was bound to have, something I didn't like. But yeah, I grabbed the suspension out, and one of the things that sucks was I just ordered a brand spanking new cold air intake. I'm saying brand spanking new like it was $1 million. It was one of those $40 eBay intakes. I'll probably like. I mean, there's no point to post a picture of it. You guys see them. It's just the silver intake that comes out with the filter. It's nothing special. It was like 30, $40. But I mean, it's a good thing I stopped because I was gonna go ahead and buy the full exhaust. I was looking into so many things, the rear brakes and everything. Like I was all gun ho to build, but I'm happy I came in here. It's a Saturday. I don't have work, so I decided let me go mess around with the car a little bit. And to my surprise, well, not really. The cigarette was dead, I'm sure, a surprise, but to my surprise, it's not going to be just get a battery, run some gas, get the thing running. Now I'm a little nervous to do so. So I think the smart thing to do would be disassemble it, get the motor disassembled, make sure there's nothing wrong with the motor, and then either assemble the motor right with new gaskets. And I mean, while I'm in there, I can replace bearings if they're gone, rings, maybe pistons. This might turn into more than what it was set out to be. You know, there's a couple motors on sale that were just pulled out of cars. A couple of friends I know, B series, ready to go, that I can actually trust will go into this car and run for a couple $100. So I might go with that. So there was a video on YouTube I was watching that says don't give yourself a deadline and an amount for your project, because something always comes up. And that's for damn sure, because I was telling myself, yeah, in like a month I want this thing running and I only want to spend another $500, and that doesn't seem, I mean, it's likely if I just buy a swap it in, get the rear disc brakes, the rear brake setup or calipers, and call it a day. That could happen. So I mean, I can't shoot it down, but this goes to show you that no matter what car you're getting or what you're doing, if you're doing a project or a build with a motor, something is to come up. You don't know, if you don't know the owner, you don't know how they take care of their vehicle. Sorry about the shaky hand. I had it in my left hand. I was just under the car. But yeah, very disappointing, but I thought I'd post a video to let you guys know what's going to happen with this build. So, I mean, I'll try to post videos, you know, through the process of breaking it down. I believe I told you guys in the last video that I got the shocks out and they were all not balanced. So I'm letting those soak in like PB Blaster, just getting the, you know, the threads good. I'm deciding whether I'm going to run them still. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with them. You know, a few little strip bolts, but well, one strip bolt, maybe two. But that's the least of my worries now. Now my main goal is getting this motor disassembled for the most part and out, and maybe finding a swap. Who knows? Maybe I'll find another car that's running, salvage what I can from this, and sell it piece by piece on eBay, build my eBay store a little bit, because I still want to do a Honda build. This isn't the end of the road. Trust me, I don't give up on specific things that easily. But yeah, I don't even know what else to say anymore. I literally, you can see over here, I took out the I was doing a power steering delete. I got the whole pump taken out. I watched what's Chris Sadowski? I think that's how you say it. He has another DA. I'm just gonna say Chris because I don't like mispronouncing people's names. But yeah, he posted a video a while back on how to do the delete, like, you know, properly. It was detailed. So I was in the middle of doing that when I decided, hey, let me pull this and pull that, and took the wire harness off and a bunch of like corroded wires and cut wires. So I'm gonna do this the right way. I think I'm gonna save up the money and do the paperwork thing with the car first and make sure that I could have this thing 100 guaranteed, like registered or titled. And then that's when I'm gonna go gun ho, jack these stands up a lot more, and start pulling everything that needs to come out and start making a list of everything that needs to go back in. Um, so yeah, I guess stay tuned. I'm not gonna really. There's nothing really to like or say about the video. I mean, if you want to leave something in the comments, maybe ideas on what I should do. Right now, I'm stuck between either I'm gonna buy another project, maybe not a project, maybe a running car this time, and do a build on that, or should I stick to this as long as the paperwork can come back and I can have this thing titled? Then, like, as long as I could have it titled, I don't mind doing a complete rebuild, motor in, everything. But to, you know, dive that deep for a car that I can't put on the road would be disappointing. Unless I could find another 90 to 93 integra and then take everything, like maybe a shell for like dirt cheap, and take everything from here and swap it over and get rid of this, which would suck because it's a really clean body. But you know, these kind of things you can't control, especially when you're on a budget and you got a million other things to do and 2 kids and a job. Not that those aren't excuses at all, you know, you still always make time to do what you love no matter what. But I guess I'm gonna call this video here. I guess, yeah, leave something in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. For those of you who are experienced with builds, you know, I could use all of the motivation. I need motivation. I need people to give me ideas so that I can keep moving. Not that I thrive off that, but I believe it's good. Like the Honda community, like how people come together, they give advice, they tell other sad stories and whatever times that they got dicked around, and you know, brings people up, gives people motivation, and that's the key nowadays, definitely, is to stay motivated. So I'm gonna call this video here, and let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching.